Well, hi. So I'm very excited today because today I get to see the fruit of my labors, and also to every investor that keyed into and listened to me, I have great news for you. You remember this property I showed you a couple of months back, 2 months ago? What about this one? Well, today this particular property that sold for 6.5 million naira is now currently selling for 7.5 million naira, and this that sold for 8 million naira is now selling for 10 million naira, meaning in the space of 2 months my investors have actually made 1 million naira and 2 million naira return on their investment. Sorry, what did I hear you well? Oh, you wish you had listened to me.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry, sorry.
sorry,
Don't
sorry.
cry. Don't.
But you know what they say? The best time to invest in real estate was yesterday, but the next best time is today. Now, I want you to understand that investments in Ibeju, lekki and Ekpe is going to see massive return on their investment. Why? Come closer. I don't want the government to hear this. Now, listen to me. You see, the government told us that by the fourth quarter of 2022 and early 2023, which is the first quarter, that the key development in Ibeju, which comprises of the Lagos Free Trade Zone, the Alaro City, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, the Dangote Refinery, and also the new International Lekki Airport. They told us that these investments are going to kickstart at the end of this year, which is the fourth quarter of this year. But word on the street is it is expected to kick off sooner. Meaning by Q3, we are expecting that these developments are already going to be on full scale. The Dangote refinery, please don't allow them hear this. But the Dangote refinery that was supposed to kick off by the end of this year, we are expecting that they are going to kick off by third quarter of this year. Meaning every investor that invested in Ibeju for from the beginning of this year to the end of this year, in fact now you are expected to see between 50% and 100% return on investment. Now, the government and top investors do not want you to know this so that they can actually buy those properties before you get there. And when you come to buy, well, you buy it for a higher price. Like I said, okay, now that I'm not scared of anybody, let me tell you something. You see, the deep sea port, the Lekki deep sea port, is currently at 85% completion rate. Meaning by the third quarter of this year, they are going to kick off immediately. And that particular deep sea port is estimated to bring in over 361 billion dollars. Sorry, I want you to do the calculation in head and think of the investment that is going to come to this artist just because of the reason of the deep sea port. You don't understand what it means to have a seaport now. I believe you know the new international airport is estimated to cater for 5 million passengers annually. Do you know how many jobs it's going to create? The Dangote refinery also is supposed to create over 50,000 to 150,000 jobs. The same thing with the new international airport and the deep sea port. Well, the truth is this: even if you miss out on investing in Ibeju or Ekpe, your children are going to buy. If they don't buy, your grandchildren are going to buy. So what would be the wise thing to do? What is it not that you should buy the property now that it's cheap so that you can sell for a higher price? Well, all I can do is explain to you the benefits of investing in Ibeju. Now you have seen that with these two properties, my clients have been able to make 1 million naira and 2 million naira for just 2 months of doing nothing. What if they hold on to that property for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? I believe you already know that Alaro City is currently selling for 30 million naira, 30, 40 million naira, and it's a mixed city. Now the government is pumping resources into Ibeju and also Ekpe area, keying into investment in these places, in this axis. Boy, oh boy. Like I said, the best investment is to invest in prime locations. I'm emphasizing on that, prime locations, because that is where the beauty of investment comes. Nobody is going to buy a property in Sabisa Forest for, even if you offer the person for 30,000 naira now. Well, invest in Ibeju, invest in Ekpe properties now. My name is Olakudare, and I'm always here to bring you the best investment that fits you and meets up with your budget. Call me now and let me advise you on what investment you should key into now. Have a nice day.